It is a pretty momentous occasion when a brand drives into the market for the first time, and this one is special because it's being revived globally with India as the first market to get it. We are talking about Datsun, and we have with us right now the man who heads Nissan's business in India, Mr. Kenichiro Yomura, speaking with us. Thank you, Yomura-san. It's good to see you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Good to see you too.
Congratulations on the Go and also on the aggressive pricing that you have just unveiled. First expectations that you have for this car?
Yes, I think with this Datsun Go, for the Datsun brand, we have the second model we already shown in the Delhi Auto Expo, which is the Datsun Go Plus. We are approaching to the different customers from the Nissan brand. Mostly first-time buyers who have the aspiration to be a car owners. When I was very young in Japan, I observed personally the motorization, where people start become the owner of the cars. And I think the Datsun will help Indian people to experience the same.
You have chosen to go with a dealership where you'll have both brands within the same space. Now your existing dealers are already ready to go ahead with meeting customer demand when it comes to this product. The prices will surely bring people in. But what sort of training has gone into making sure that they can keep both brands very separate?
Yeah, we have done the sales and the service training, and especially for sales because we are adapting the different, more hassle-free type of the sales process for the Datsun. We ask the dealer to prepare the dedicated sales people, general manager and the staff, only for Datsun, so they can realize what we are thinking about. It's a different brand, and it's not easy to do the different things under one roof. But to start with, we have only one product, and we are going to have up to the three models within 3 years. But the number one, the viability is the issue for us to the market the Datsun, and more importantly for customers. More importantly for the customers. Not only sales, but service. After sales service is the most important. So we have already 125 dealership with the service shop. So why don't we take advantage of that? Easy starting point. In the future, you may see the again Nissan only shop or Datsun only shop, but
for starters. But this is something that you had announced anyway, so we're not surprised. But what is interesting is that you will have a certain amount of product overlap because you also have the Micra Active. How will you deal with that?
Ultimately, it's a choice of the customers. And we think when we develop the products, all the products, we specify the target customers and tailor-made customers for those target customers. For Datsun, we did so, and for Micra Active, we did so. And we think those are different type of the customers, but the customer doesn't care. Right? It's customer choice.
Do you think it's going to be easier now that you've been able to separate your distribution from Hoover? Now it's all Nissan's own network.
Yeah, Hoover made a contribution to us, but now we separated for some reason, and I think I hope NMIP, Nissan India, is mature enough to handle the distribution work directly.
Tell us a little bit about the production, because till a few months ago you were having to share the plant with just one other brand, which was Renault. Now you have 3 brands producing in the same plant. So how is the distribution of production been allocated?
It's a Nissan Renault joint venture with a specific shareholding ratio, and Datsun belongs to the Nissan Motor Company. So if our production capacity becomes full, we allocate Nissan plus Datsun and Renault.
And do you think you'll be able to manage the kind of demand, because the kind of pricing you have announced, you're expecting big numbers. You've already said maybe half to 1/3 of all Nissan sales will come from Datsun anyway. So you think you'll be able to manage that much production?
Our plant manager, my plant manager says okay.
Okay, that's a
But
simple.
I want to exceed his expectation.
I'm sure you do.
Yeah.
But the reason I asked this question is because right now, as you said, it's just one car. But
Yeah.
when the Go Plus is here and the Ready Go arrives,
Yeah,
then you'll have even more pressure on production. So what's the long-term plan?
Yeah, so after adding the Datsun Go Plus, I think we can manage within the 480,000 units capacity. So currently 400,000 capacity units annual capacity, and we can add more manpower and adding one shift to make it the 480,000. I think it's a matter of time.
Okay. One last point, sir. If you can tell us what is your expectation? I know you're not going to give me a number, but just in terms of awareness or in terms of market penetration, what do you hope to achieve with the Go in the first few months?
Yeah, as I said in my speech, I want to see the customers smiling inside the Datsun Go on the street.
All right, we
As
look
many as
forward.
possible.
We're looking forward to that as well.
Yeah.
Good to see the car here and now very soon on the road as well.
Sure.
Thank you.
Thank you
for
very
speaking
much.
to us.